Well, it's just about that time of the month. No, not that time of the month.
Gross.
Time to get your safety inspection renewed. Hello America and happy President's Day. As your former Commander-in-Chief, I command you to subscribe to the Tacomaholic YouTube channel. And remember, I did not have sex with that woman. Welcome back to the Tacomaholic YouTube channel, everybody. Hope you are having a fabulous day off of work, if you are lucky enough not to be working today for this glorious President's Day. As some of you may or may not know, there are plenty of popular mods that you might do to your Tacoma that could or probably will cause you to fail a safety inspection. Today I'll be going over 3 of the more popular ones I've seen circling around. I've done all 3 of them myself. And of course I'll be using specific examples for Virginia's laws for safety inspections, but most, if not all, of what I'm going to say is either identical or very close to what you'll experience in your neck of the woods. So let's get started. Exhaust mods are certainly a popular thing to tackle when making a Tacoma your own, but states are often picky about what you can do with them. Emissions and noise violations aside, most states require that the exhaust system terminates behind the rear axle of your vehicle. Taking a Sawzall to your exhaust tip is great for off-roading, as it eliminates a potential point of contact with a rock or other item, but cutting it too short might get you into trouble with your safety inspection, which is why many Tacoma enthusiasts, myself included, cut the exhaust to dump right above and behind the rear axle. Now, in addition to the exhaust usually needing to go past the rear axle, you can also get dinged if the exhaust does not terminate like facing out from the body of the vehicle, like on the factory Tacomas, at least for the second gens. The exhaust tip was right here on the passenger rear fender, and as you can see, obviously I've lopped mine off, so no longer there. I've never had an issue with this getting an inspection myself, but the reason behind this law obviously is if the exhaust is terminating under the vehicle, if you're stopped in traffic, your carbon monoxide is much more likely to work its way up into the cab. Potential health hazard. Obviously you can die from overexposure to carbon monoxide, so that is the reasoning behind that law. Like I said, never had an issue with it myself. That's another thing to be aware of when modifying your Tacoma exhaust. Your Tacoma came equipped from the factory with a certain amount of brake and marking lights. No matter what you do or how you modify them, you 100% need to have the same amount it's shipped with and with the same functions. For example, if you move your third brake light, cool. If you remove your third brake light, problem. Your vehicle is only allowed to have 4 forward-facing lights on at any time. 2 headlights and 2 driving or fog lights. Headlights and driving fog lights must be DOT approved for use on the streets. For on-road use, driving or fog lighting must be mounted below the plane of the headlights. Any light above the plane of the headlights must be wired to a separate switch, have a clear lens and clear reflector, and unlit at all times on public roads. Covers are not needed if the previous conditions are met. Regardless of the position, any auxiliary light has to have a clear lens, reflector, and white light. Any colored auxiliary lighting must be covered. The exception to this rule is fog lamps, which can be amber or white. And of course, rock lights, regardless of the color, are not legal to run on the street. And they're pretty ricey. Tire width. While the Virginia Code doesn't focus on tires and fenders specifically, but rather the need for the marker lighting, the guidance in the field is your tires cannot extend past the widest part of your fender flare by more than 4 inches. Carolina, did you hear that? Let me repeat. Your tires cannot extend past the widest part of your fender flares by more than 4 inches. By Virginia law, your tires and wheels have to be DOT approved. There are a couple DOT approved bead locks on the market, but not many. Alright everybody, if you have failed a safety inspection for any of these mods or something else, please comment below, let me know what it is and what you had to do to fix it. As always, thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Help the channel grow by sharing it with your friends on social media. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.